Morning, morning, morning. So today we're gonna be talking about GJ, and I'm gonna be your host, Ifeski Greg. Uh, so far, I'm just turn this on. So far, GJ has been pushing to the upside. We just broke a resistance level in the market, and just trading this up. So right now, we've been GJ has been rallying all the way up on the bullish momentum to the top side, and we're having this level of resistance which it broke out from. This was the breakout candle we broke out from, and we've been pushing up ever since. Like uh, before, we're rallying up. Like you can see the trend, we're pushing to the top side, but we're having some sort of resistance over here. You saw we got to this level. We got to this level. We rejected. We came back down. We tried again. We came back down. Got to this level again, we rejected, and today we broke the level in the market, and I think we should be seeing more on the upside than the downside. Yeah, so obviously if I go to the daily candle, we're currently bullish, I guess. Well, I'm going to check that first, but firstly, like I said, if you come to the live stream, what you want to check for, you want to check for uh, what file, what news you have for that day. So today is let's just check it. So today, roughly, we don't have any news for the pound. So, and mind you, it's Thursday, is almost the end of the week. So let's see how everything plays out. Tomorrow is Friday, but let's see how Thursday plays out. So we don't, currently have no news, but if we go back, we broke out from resistance. We broke out from resistance. So there are two things that's going to happen. Are we going to come back, have some sort of retest first on this level, which we broke out from to possible push up? That's what you want to see. Like now, like I said, I'm after the second 15 minutes of the 30 minutes. This is the current 30 minutes, or we kind of created resistance over here. We went up, and now we kind of created resistance over here. If you can see the 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 bearish candle, the resistance was formed right now. Then are we gonna have some sort of pullback from the London to possible push back up? But if this candle breaks this high, I think I'm gonna be executing a buy, because I'm supposed to, like, yeah, this should be a nice run. Stop loss below previous candle, and it should, I'm just gonna set that up. Wow, I didn't expect this to come really fast. It just missed my entry. But we're targeting the 4 hour. We're targeting the 4 hour resistance. If you can see, let's go like this level. This is the level we're targeting. We have clean candles to the left. So what's the next level? So this is a possible target, but I know we're gonna have some sort of reactions in between. So let's see how this plays out. So let me go back to the 30 minutes. I'll just explain why I took that. So let's see how this trade actually plays out. Give me a sec. So right now, let's see how this plays out. But I'm obviously expecting a push to the top side. But let's see how it plays out. We just broke the previous. We just broke the previous 30 minutes high, and we're having some sort of um, rejection to the downside. We're having hello, hello, hello. We created resistance, but so far I told you guys we're having some sort of bullish momentum to the top side. So two things can happen. Are we just gonna keep pushing up, or are we gonna come create some sort of strong resistance to continue pushing back down to retest this level, or we're just gonna be heading to the top side? So anything can happen. Euro JPY. Let's check Euro JPY. Euro JPY. A massive pullback on Euro JPY. So let's just take a good look at it. Give me a sec. 30 minutes, 15 minutes. So Euro JPY. What do we have here? So far we haven't. I said it's been long ordered 121,861. 121,861. Yeah, because we're having some sort of, we'll probably maybe retest this level to continue pushing up. It's very possible, but let's see how it plays out. So let's just go to the hourly and see what's happened in the hour candle. Okay, I'll check the 15 minutes. So right now, if you can see structure, we are pushing to the upside. We just broke this level of resistance in the market, this level. We just broke this level of which you can see this massive candle to the upside. So we just broke it, like I said. Now I think we're creating resistance, so we're going to be having some sort of pushback to the downside to retest this level to continue pushing back up. So I think that's what I see too. But right now we're currently bearish. For now, there's no sort of buy confirmation on this trade right now. If you can see this, there's no sort of buy confirmation yet. But let me go to 15 minutes. Let me mark out this level first because this was the level we just broke out from. So let's see. This level can potentially see some sort of pullback in this level to push back up. So you want to watch out for that. So let's go to the 15 minutes. He said 121,861. Also, right now, the first 15 minutes, we're kind of creating some mini support. I think we should potentially push up, but I'm not really comfortable with what I'm saying. we're having some sort of support over at this level, some mini support over at this level. Are we going to respect this support to keep going up? If we're going up, then you don't want to see a break to the downside if you set a pending order. So you want to see the, now let's see if we're going to respect this support to keep pushing up, because we'll be ranging over at this level. But right now we created resistance, so we created resistance over here. So are we going to potentially pull back to come retest this level for potential pushback up? For if we're gonna, you say you took a long, you said depending order, you don't want to see this support being broken. If not, I don't think the longs are valid at this point. So I think maybe it's going to get to this level, then you can see whatever you're looking for, if that makes sense. Right now, the trend, like I said, when I looked at the hourly, we created resistance and we're having some sort of pull back to the downside. So right now we're pushing back. We just broke that level, but it hasn't closed though. It closes in 5 minutes. So are we going to respect this level? Is it going to go back? Go back? But let's see. Well, I only said that based on the I only said that based on the 1 hour, because we broke out from this level. So and right now we created resistance. Are we coming back to retest this level for potential push to the top side? You want to look at that, if that makes sense. So let's check GJ. GJ, we just broke the previous 15 minutes. I think we should, but there are two things that can happen. Are we going to push back up, or are we going to come potentially retest this level? I think we're going to retest this level, but I took an aggressive buy on this trade already. But let's see how it plays out. Uh, let's go to the 15 minutes. 15 minutes about ending, and it's rejecting that level. I don't like what I'm saying. Well, yeah. Let's see how it plays. The last 5 minutes candle. Same for GJ. If I go back to the, let's go back to the 1 hour for GJ. Let's say, for instance, this is the 1 hour. We broke out from this level. Although this was a strong resistance level, we kind of broke out. Are we going to have some potential retest back on this level to push back up? You want to see those things. But we're having some strong bullish movement. So I think the London push should just take price up, or are we going to get back to retest some levels to potentially push back up? We want to wait and see. So let's see how this candle closes. I don't like it how it's closing. It's flipping bearish, so I don't like that. And that's why you have to find a low risk trade to like take trade. This was a 8 pip move for potential 46, 45 pip move. So let's see how it plays out though. But this is rejecting this level heavily for no reason. But let's see how it plays. We broke the previous 30 minutes high, so I'm going to continue and break the low and keep going down, or we're going to go up. But so far we're on bullish momentum. We've been rising. Are we going to have some sort of retest to push back up? Same for UJ. Let's see if UJ tested that level. See if UJ came to this level. Like I know, like if we get to this level, we're having some sort of, maybe you can be getting some sort of long confirmation about this level, if that makes sense. But you want to see the buy confirmations. I wasn't saying buys when you said you took based on the 50 ability, you were like looking for like a pending order. I wasn't really comfortable with what I was saying over there. So let's see. TJ is flipping. trading. Oh, wow. Yeah, normally, yeah, indicators work. Indicators are like some sort of confirmations for some people, but strictly price action. Like, yeah, everyone with their style, right? Like, it's what works for you, you're gonna use. But for me, I don't really deal with that type of stuff. I just look at what's actually happening here. Because anytime you're on a trade, you want to be focusing on this level. This should be your focus. Your focus should be on this level, not the, what has happened over here has happened, but your focus should be on this level. I took an aggressive trade based on we created resistance we created resistance initially. We're having some bullish push. We created resistance. That's this red candle created the whole 30 minutes, created this 30 minutes candle. Then secondly, what happened? Then we had this candle that just broke the previous 30 minutes high. So are we potentially pushing up or are we coming back to do a retest? Because I don't like how this 30 minutes is closing. We still have, I'm after the next 15 minutes. Let's see how the next 15 minutes plays out. Uh, and I saw we're having like low risk. I love trades with low risk. There's nothing more than that. Having a low risk for potential gain. Lose 8 pip, that's not bad, but like, let's see what plays out in the next this new 15 minutes candle. Are we going to break the low or are we just going to keep going down? If we keep going down, then I see we're going to potentially come down to retest some sort of this level. I guess this level that I marked out, this resistance level that we tapped in, retest, then potential push up. Yeah, so we're heading down. We're about breaking the low. I'll just sum that out. I don't like what I'm seeing, but it's a nice. Yeah, we just broke the low of the previous 15 minutes. Oh, shit. But let's see what plays out in this, because we're sort of ranging at this level. So let's see. Mm-mm. Yep. Let's see how we react on this level. Well, we just broke out, just got stopped out minus 7 pips, so that was too aggressive of me. Yeah, I think minus 9 pips. Yeah. So let's see how it reacts on this level. So you just wait, Euro JPY. Let's see, are we rejecting that level? Oh, pushing down. Because we've been pushing all the way to the top, it only makes sense for us to have some sort of retracement to push back up, if that makes sense. Same for GJ. So this first attempt did not go as planned. minus 8 pips. That's why you need to have good risk to reward. Minus 9 pips. So let's see how it plays. But mostly after the buys, not the sells. I don't see we're gonna head down. I'm after the buys. So I think we're gonna have a retest on this level to push back up. Mm. So right now what you do is wait. No rush, just wait. The London, oh, we see have like roughly 40 minutes to London open. So we're trying to speed the move before it actually happens. I think we're gonna have some sort of retests on this level. We've been pushing so far in the Asian. This was the Asian high. So it really makes sense for us to have some sort of retest to potentially push back up. Euro JPY, like I said, will kind of reacting to this level. I was really concerned about this level for longs. If we're looking for longs, this was the level we need to like. The buy stop was only gonna be valid, like to me, on this level, pending order. So let's wait on this. If I'm to take buys, I want to see some sort of support being formed to take price back to this level. So what you have to do is wait. Uh, See, we're rejecting that level. Are we potentially pushing back up? It's flipping, and yeah, here we go. So the 30 minutes closing is 7 minutes. So right now we broke the highs and we broke the low of the previous 30, and it's flipping back bullish. If it closes bullish, I'm still concerned about the buys than the sells. I think we came to this level, had some sort of retest, then are we pushing back up? You want to see rejecting. So I go to my 5 minutes and see. So it's closing, and I think we're just gonna flip. 30 minutes is gonna flip too. So yeah, let's see how the 5 minutes closes. So let's see how this candle closes. How's the 1 hour looking like? 1 hour, this is a doji candle, but we're having rejection on the top side. So let's see. 30 minutes, just about closing, and it's bullish back. So this was just a write-off candle, the previous bearish candle. But let's see how this 30 minutes closes. Uh, yeah, you do is wait. I'm gonna attempt another buy, but I want to see what plays out before the London Open. Currently bullish. Hopefully we'll close bullish. Closing 3 minutes. So let's wait. Euro JPY, are we rejecting? Did we reject that level? Or we'll stay there? So this is why you wait sometimes. This is closing in 2 minutes and it's bearish. So let's see. I don't like this candle. We currently have no news. Let's check out a look at the weekly. What's the weekly doing? The weekly was strongly bullish. It only makes sense for us to keep having some sort of push. Like the weekly is bullish, and today is Thursday. So what do you expect? So 4 hours. 4 hours. I think we have a doji candle, and the hourly candle. What do we have? The hourly candle is doji. Rejecting top and bottom. Let's see how the 30 minutes plays out. It's closing in a minute, so let's see. Just wait. possible target. If I'm going to be looking for sales, I'm going to be looking for sales below this level. I'm really going to be taking sales below this level. Other than that, I'm not looking for sales in general. Oh, sales below this level, buys. I'm really concerned about buys. So the 30 minutes is about closing in 15 seconds, and this is a doji candle. There's no really direction of where the trade is actually going to, but I'm still having my buy bias. So Euro JPY. We came back to this level, so you want to take a trade, you want to be taking trade when you see a buy confirmation in 30 minutes, if that makes sense. Let's see how this plays out. We have 30 minutes to London Open, so let's see. How was the previous? Hopefully we'll get a candle to engulf all this and just, yeah. US steady. So right now we are on a waiting game. Any news today? Let's see. No news. Anything affecting the pound? Oh, I saw something. Oh, that's not. Okay, let's go back to the news. Okay. So let's go back to the 30 minutes. If we break the 30 minutes high, then I think we should be pushing up, because if you see the hourly candle, we're rejecting the bottom side. The hourly. The hourly is rejecting. We just rejected this level and we're pushing to the top side now. So let's see how this 30 minutes plays out. Now it's now gonna we're not gonna have some new entries. The break of this candle and stop loss below this candle, then potential target was already marked. It was marked out. Like I said, I showed you guys why I marked those targets out. So this is, we are currently on this level right now. You can see, or you can possibly target first can be this level, where the weak fill, this level. the wick filled this level or this level of support. You want to get it halfway, you can still this level. So it's up to you. You don't know your target. If we break the previous 30 minutes high, I'm gonna take another entry. Oh, did it break it? No. So let's see. This 30 minutes is just shortened. Let's mark up something. 14. Gonna attempt another buy if we break this high. Stop loss below previous candle. That's this candle, this 30 minutes candle. So let's see. That's if we break the current high. I took a buy before, but we just had a fake out. Stop loss was below previous candle, and we just had an indecisive candle which broke the bottom and the top side and the low side. Because if we're going up, we're just supposed to be creating higher highs and higher lows. But this just made an indecisive move. So right now we're waiting on this candle to give us more confirmation on what's gonna happen next. So the first 15 minutes candle, let's see, first 15 minutes. It's currently broke the previous high of the previous 15. But I'm really concerned about the high of the 30 because we got to this level and rejected this level. Are we gonna break this level? If we break this level, then we're gonna skyrocket for sure. London push is just gonna take price up. I want to break off this candle. Another break of this candle to attempt another long. Because we got the previous 30 minutes got here and it's rejected this level. So I want to see a break. Take an entry, stop loss below previous candle because if we're expecting price to go up, you're expecting higher highs and higher lows. So break to keep up pushing up. First target, second target. So let's see what plays out. Hopefully we get to that level. Last, if we get to this level, I'm going to take another entry. This level, stop loss below previous 30 minutes candle. That's this level. That's if we break the high of the 30 minutes. Let's go back to the 30 minutes time frame. So let's see how it plays. If you have any question, just put it in the chat box. And, uh, so basically, we had our first attempt. Like I said, GG has been rallying all the way to the top side, and we got to this resistance level, which price broke out from. If you can see the candle, we just broke out from this level. We broke out. Price tried going up. It rejected this level. came back down, tried, rejected this level, and today we had the breakout candle. That is this. If you can see the strong push, and we've been pushing to the top. So right now, two things can happen before the London. Are we going to just keep pushing to the top, or are we going to have some sort of retracement before pushing back up? Because if you look, I had a first attempt on the buy, because this candle, if we're going to push up, if we're pushing up, you want to see price creating higher highs and higher lows. So we got to this level, we kind of created resistance, and we're heading back down. But the next candle, the next 30 minutes candle, because the 30 minutes is a strong confirmation for price, the 30 minutes candle broke the highs of the previous 30 minutes candle. So we took buys based on, we're still getting, anticipating the push to just keep going to this possible target, which we marked out. I explained why I marked out this target on the, if you look to your left, resistance and support, that's what we trade upon price action. So right now, today's candle was just an indecisive candle, because if you're expecting price to go up, you just expect price to be creating higher highs and higher lows. But this candle was indecisive. It broke the top and it broke the bottom. So this was a no-go area. We had a nice risk. We're just risking 9 pips for this both, and yeah, for potential 50 pip, but it got stopped out. But it went back and it closed bullish, so it just faked us out. But it's good to cut your losses short and try and entering again. So my next entry, if we break this current candle, I'm going to take buy, stop loss below the previous 30 minutes candle for potential target, if that makes sense. And you can see it clearly on the hourly candle. This was a strong level of resistance. We got to that level, rejected, and we got this candle, and we saw this candle closing above, not just a week, it closed above this level. So we should continue having that push to the top side. So today, I just like what I do on the live stream, I just give insight of what's going to happen and tell you possible ways to like take entries and stuff, and how to reduce and manage your risk while you're trading, because that's one thing about trading. Once you take trade, what you should be after is how to manage your losses. Like if you're in any trade, how should I manage this risk? That should be your next thing. You keep thinking, how do I manage this risk? How do I manage this risk? That's what you should be thinking every time. So right now, we're pushing to the top. So are we gonna break this level? If we break this level, I'm just gonna anticipate buys for potential push to the top side, because the hourly right now, what do you think when the all time frames are doing something? Hourly is rejected this level, and we're pushing to the top side. Hourly is bullish. The 4 hour, what's the 4 hour doing? The 4 hour candle is bullish, flipping from the bottom side. What's the 30 minutes candle doing? The 30 minutes candle is also what? The 30 minutes candle is also bullish, still pushing up. So let's see what plays out. So we're just expecting London push to take price up. It hasn't broken this candle yet. I said if it breaks this candle, I'm going to be taking a buy entry, but it hasn't broken it yet. I'm after the 30 minutes break, not this candle. But it hasn't, so that was my concern. So now the 30 minutes candle is about closing. We have 16 minutes to go, and right now it's rejecting this level. So we're going to have some sort of retracement with the London first to this level to have some sort of retest to push back up. You want to see, but I'm anticipating buys if on the long run. So looking for buys. So if we come back for some sort of retest, you want to find a new support being formed to push price back up. So So right now the first 15 minutes candle is almost closing. We have 35 seconds. So let's see what the next 15 minutes does. Are we gonna break the high of this current 15 minutes? Let's see. See, we're rejecting the level. So how are we gonna potentially push down? I explained same thing for Euro JPYs for those looking for longs. Uh, so on the live stream, I had the pending order on this level, and I explained, oh, we just broke out from resistance, if you can see, and there's high chance of us going back down to have some sort of retest on that level for continue push back up. So which just played out exactly what I said. So yeah, resistance was formed. Now we made a high, so it only makes sense, and we've been pushing up all through Asian. It only makes sense for us to go do some sort of resistance to push back down. So GPJPY, if we break this high, then potential entry. If we break this high, break this high. If we break the previous 30-minute, 15 minutes high, this high, yeah, it totally makes sense. For London to just take price up. That's if we break the highs. So right now we just have 15 minutes to London open. So let's see. Are we gonna break the highs, or are we just gonna maintain that level? Let's see. We're rejecting this level, but let's see what this 15 minutes does, because the London is almost opening. So let's see where the push is gonna come from. Are we gonna break it and push up? We're about breaking it, so let's see what happens. We haven't broken it yet. Let's see. Are we gonna break? Or are we gonna come back down? So it just broke it. It just broke. Stop loss below previous candle. That's this, but I'm gonna put it on the 30-minute candle. That's this level. Then speed price to get to this level on the London push. So let's see how it plays out for us. Let's see. Let's see. Are we potentially gonna push? We're just gonna reject that level. We should be pushing right now on profit. Stop loss below previous candle. Then let's see what London gives us. Stop loss below previous candle. First target and second target. So let's go. It only makes sense for us to keep having that push to the top side. Let's go. London opens in 10 minutes. So and here we go, we are going. Stop loss below previous candle, and let's see how it pushes. Get to this level, I'm going to be securing 50% of my position, then leaving runners to run. Let's see. Let's go to the 5 minutes and see how we're playing on the 5 minutes. We have 10 minutes to London open, so let's see. I don't like how the 5 minutes is looking. So let's see, we have 10 minutes to London open. But we're rejecting this level. Another day, for reducing the risk, you want to, since we're expecting price to go up, you want to be moving to your stop loss like the next level and to the next level when the candle closes. So right now, the 30 minutes is still on, so my stop loss is just here, but like it only makes sense for you to be reducing your risk. Like I said, once you take trade, what you need to be looking at for is how to reduce your risk. Okay, what's next that can happen? What's the next thing that can happen? Because if price breaks the low of this candle, you know, oh, the buys are no more valid or so, if that makes sense. But currently, I like leaving it on the previous 30 minutes because the London can just open and so many things happens when the London opens. So let's just check this level again. I have roughly 14 pips stop the previous 30 minutes candle. Let's see. Let's see how this candle plays out. I'm currently on this trade. We just broke the previous 30 minutes high, so I think we should push up. But be careful about London open, which having bullish momentum, so I expect price to just keep pushing. This is currently the stop loss, but once price break this previous low or break the new candle that opens breaks the previous low, then I don't think it's valid anymore. So currently just stops here, but keep watching. Once this new candle opens, you don't want the next candle breaking the low of this previous 30 minutes candle, so you want to watch out for that. So London opens in 5 minutes. What's 5 minutes gonna do? I don't like how it's printed on the 5 minutes chart. Are we gonna flip? The hourly candle, what's the hourly candle doing? The hourly candle is still bullish. All candles are, all time frames, everything is bullish, bullish, bullish. So let's see what happens. So this is the new, the last 5 minutes before the London open. This closed bearish. I don't like this. But the 5 minutes time frame is a weak confirmation for taking trade. That's a weak time frame for trade. You're just gonna engulf this and just push. London opens in 4 minutes. What is stop loss in this trade? Right now, my stop loss is still on the previous 30 minutes candle. That's this candle, the 30 minutes candle. This is currently where my stop loss is at, the previous 30 minutes candle. But my eyes are gonna be on the 15 minutes. I want to see what the London does, because fake outs happen. We can just break this candle and push up back, so, or we can just push up. So if we break this candle, right now my stop loss is currently on the 30 minutes chart, 30 minutes, the previous 30 minutes candle. So if the next candle opens, I don't want it to break the previous low. If it breaks this, then I'm going to be concerned about the buys, because London can open with a gap down or gap up. But I think London should just, we haven't pushed to the top side. London should just continue to push to the top side. That makes sense. We have many pips in profit already. We are we're just 5 pips in profit. So let's see how London does. Is it just gonna give us that push? Oh no. So let's see what happens. London opens in a minute. Hello. Can you hear me now? Hello. 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 That's weird. Okay, good. So potentially probably hit this target first, then push to the top side. Let's see what happens. I only drew that based on this level of resistance based on the hourly this level. I drew that level of target based on the hourly. Let me just show you guys. Based on the hourly, this level. That was why I drew it there. This target, the previous support, that's why I put that target based on the hourly. Potential target is the when I get to this level, the resistance on the 4 hours.
Video. Yes, sir. I know it's been a minute, guys. I know it's been a minute.
What the
Sorry
hell?
for that. But we back, man. We back. So, anyways, looking here at GJ, man, I kind of want to show you guys this real nice analysis that we did take. Not nice analysis we take. This nice trade that we did take on GJ. So, we're gonna do a little breakdown. You know what I'm saying? I love all the feedback I get in the comments, the emails.
And I was just having issues with my computer, and that's just it just fucked me up right now. But yeah, if it breaks this 15 minutes low, then this be should be out of this. I don't expect it to break this low. If it breaks this low, I'm going to be closing half of my position because right now my stop loss, I currently move my stop loss to this level. But if it breaks this low, I'm going to be closing half of my position or closing full. But I don't expect it to, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. All gonna flip. Are we gonna have that push back up? Or we're just gonna be heading back down? But it only makes sense for us to push up. Hello? Like I said, once the London opened, there's always like lots of fake out and stuff. But looking at the trend and what has been happening, it only makes sense for us to push up rather than the downside, if that makes sense. I'm just having issues with my computer. Like I don't, I, I just had it fixed, so it's having some issues. So let's see how this 30 minutes plays out. Are we getting the push now? Are we getting the push later? Let's see. If we had broken the previous 30 minutes low, then I would have been out of the trade. So let's see. The first 15 minutes closes in 17 minutes. So let's see how this one plays. Are we just gonna keep getting the pushback, or let's see. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who's on this trade? Just give a like on the like button. Uh, I would appreciate that. Just like, subscribe, and share. Let's go. But when you get to this stage, you need to be break even, I guess, because this level might or secure profits. I think we should hit this level. Then whatever rejection we're gonna have should be, I don't know, but like this level. or potentially it's going to push up. So like I said, like when I got to the stream, like my previous, this was my initial take stop loss, but you see how we're managing risk. The more we're going, the more we're reducing our risk. So right now, previously on the previous 30 minutes low, what I mean previous 30 minutes low, I don't mean directly like the number of the 30 minutes low. I mean like just put like 3 or 4 pips away, because your spread can just kick you out sometimes when price gets to that level, so you won't get stopped out, if that makes sense. So let's see. The first 15 minutes is about closing. Let's see what the next 15 does. Are we going to break this and just push, or let's see. This is momentum. Bullish, 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 bullish. That's momentum to the top side. Let's how's the hourly looking like. The hourly is what? Pushing. We just broke out from resistance. I think this drawdown was just some possible retests to this level. I don't know. Then pushing back up. But let's see how it goes. Are we just gonna get the straight flies on this side, or are we going to get to this level and have some sort of retests? So I said for EJ still. I talked about EJ. Price can come back to this level to have some sort of retest to push back up. So let's see how EG actually plays though. So just waiting. Let's see what the next 30 minutes does. Next 30 minutes. The next 15 minutes. The next 15 minutes, that's the next 15, that's the next 30 minutes of the 15 minutes candle. Are we going to break this, or are we just going to come back down? If it breaks this low, this trade is no more valid now. If it breaks this low. So rather you still being in the trade at this point, you rather just exit your trade and just, well, because if you're expecting trade to go up, you want to be creating higher highs and higher lows. You saw this broke the high of this, you saw this broke the high of this, you saw this broke the high of this. So you expect this to break the high of this if we're going to keep pushing up, not breaking the lows. Is this 30 minutes gonna flip? I've got magic keys, securing profit as you go, right? That's the best thing you can do to yourself. Always secure profit. On whenever like that thing, sometimes even though take profit does not hit, you need to know when to just see this level is just a strong level. Are we possibly gonna push back down? Or we're gonna push up? I don't like this at all. One thing about take profit, you guys should know, you guys need to be comfortable with some profit you see, and like know when to like exit the trade. And yeah, because you know what lot size you have, you need to be comfortable with your compounding plan and know when to leave the trade and when to get out or when to get in, because the trade can switch sides on you, and you can see profit in 5 minutes, in 2 minutes, it's all gone, it's back to negative. So really put that in mind in whatever you're doing. This is the 5 minutes. How is this kind of going to flip and possibly push back up? You never know. Or it's just going to come back down and just finesse. But the 5 minutes is a weak time for confirmation, weak confirmation time frame. But it's kind of showing something. We're creating resistance over here. Are we pushing down, or is this kind of going to engulf and possibly push up? Like I said, let's see. see. Are we coming? Like I was expecting a retest though, but is the retest gonna happen now or is the retest gonna happen in New York? Retest back on this level to create support to push back up. You never know. Let's see how this kind of closes. Let me see a break of this high. If we're gonna push, we're gonna break this high. Let's go, GJ. Let's break the, where is it? I don't like how it's looking, but it is what it is. UGPY, what is it doing? 30 minutes. When I will get in the push. This 15 minutes is closing in 9 minutes and it's closing a weak bearish top off. I don't like it if it closes bearish. Like you see, we're just kind of creating some sort of resistance over here. Are we gonna respect that and possibly push down? You wanna see? I don't like this at all. Know when to secure profit, but right now where I secured partial, oh, it hasn't hit my final destination. My runners are running 11 pips. This kind of gonna reject, so we're just gonna come back down. See. Right now, at this stage, you need to even be on break even. It's up to you. Like for me, that's what I would do. But I can't. I don't hold your phone. I don't tell you what I can. I can give ideas, but like I'm not with your phone to do the necessary things for you to do. Right now, the 15 minutes. If it breaks this low, it's about like. Hopefully, it doesn't. Yeah, secured partial, but if this trade actually come breaks this low, I'm gonna be out of the trade. Hopefully we do not, but if it does, I'm gonna be out of the trade. So you need to look at those places in the market when to get in and when to get out. It breaks below this, I'm going just gonna close my full position. I secured 50% when we got to this level. When this kind of closes here, but if it closes like this, I'm gonna be out of those trade. So let's see the next 5 minutes. What is it gonna do? Are we gonna break that level? I think this level. If we break this level, I'm gonna be out of the trade. Closing my full position. You can see this candle hasn't broken the high of this candle, so are we gonna be pushing back down? Very possible. Or is this last 5 minutes just gonna do its thing and just push back up? So let's see how it plays. What's this 5 minutes gonna do? But for those, I don't need to tell you when to secure profit. You see those levels, secure profit, and just see what works for you. And but this was a nice, good day today. It actually, I know GG is still gonna push up for sure. Let's see what happens. Maybe not in this session, but like on a long run, GG is going up. 11 pips gain. Yeah, so we just wait, let it do its thing. It's coming down. I think it should be heading down now. I think so. I don't think we're rejecting this level. I think we just GG is coming down. The 30 minutes what's bearish. 30 minutes is bearish. Feels like we rejected this level heavily. So it hasn't broken the 30 minutes low though. Be mindful of that. Well, now we're creating some sort of resistance over here. So are we gonna be pushing back down? Yeah, we break this low. I'm closing my full position. I said this previous 15 minutes low, which it might or might not. Oh yeah, but I secured profit already at this top level, and I wanted to leave runners to run back, but not playing as planned. So I'm just gonna wait for some sort of support to be formed later on to take price back up, if that makes sense. Yeah, but just give a like for on the like button if you like what we do. We do this every day, Monday to Friday. So thank you for tuning in, and let's just see how this plays out. Are we gonna break? Are we just gonna tune like just push up? But if not, I was thinking it was gonna just rally all the way to the top. It's not. Are we gonna get the push? Oh no. Petit pot. Good morning. Oh, someone just hopped on the chat. Oh no. Yeah, we took a trade earlier on. Yeah, and it just if you could watch the recap. But yeah, expecting GJ to go up, it just broke out from resistance. So there are two things that can happen. We can keep rallying all the way up, or are we going to come create some sort of retest to this resistance level to continue pushing back up? I gave why I took the entry and stuff if you watch it on the recap, but this stream has been on for over an hour, 30 minutes. Yeah, so the 30 minutes just closed and the 30 minutes close. What? The 30 minutes close? Bullish. So we might be having some push to the top side. We took entries on this level. We took entries on this level. I explained that on the 15 minutes. This was the end. Where was it? I think this was our entry when price broke this previous candle. This was our entry. Possible target. I explained why we're taking possible target at this level because I trade based on support, resistance, and price action. So two things can happen in GJ. We can go get some sort of support at the bottom, or we can just push all the way back up. Two things can happen with GJ. So, but yeah, so that's why next time you just hop in early, you just turn on notification to know when I'm live and stuff. I explained everything why I was in a certain position, and yeah, yep. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the buys. So possibly we're coming to have some sort of retest on this level to push back up. Yeah, because I'm really after the buys on GJ. And like I said, I already secured profit. Some people in the live stream earlier on secured profit. But if we break this level, this previous 15 minutes, no, this level, I'm going to be closing my full trade. That's why it's good to secure profit. I secured profit already. So very good to secure profit. Always have something. But I'm looking for buys. If you miss this move, just try wait for some sort of support to be formed on this level. I think we're gonna get back to this level. If we're pushing down, wait for some sort of support to push price back up. You can't be taking buys when you're saying like you missed that entry, or if you want to like you missed that entry right now. I think we're having some sort of rejection from the top side. But having buys when you create support to push price back up is only ideal. So let's see. If we break this, where is it? This 15 minutes low, I'm out of the trade based on the 30 minutes. That's if we break this 30 minutes low, I'm out. Get profit at the top. We ran 14, I think it's 12 pips. So let's see how this trade runs. Are we rejecting this level to go create this level at the bottom to push back up? Very possible. So if you have any question, just put it down there and let's take a look at it because we still have a few minutes on the live stream. That's why you come in early. Let's share these ideas together and take these entries early. Go. Turn on notifications. Know when I'm live. 1 a.m. Eastern time. Yeah. UJ, what's UJ doing? UJ is dropping. So you go because right now we broke out from resistance. This was a strong 4 hour resistance. But if this thing happens to be like this still, you want to wait for some support to be formed. Same for GJ. Let's see. I'm expecting a bounce or a push to the top side. But if it doesn't happen, yeah, I'm not stopped out yet. But I already secured profit when I got here, and let's see if it goes again. Mm. Hello, hello, hello. Some people are late to the live stream today. Next time, turn on your notifications to get in early. So right now we break the previous 30 minutes low and I'm out of this trade. But we haven't, but we are having some sort of push to the downside. We're rejecting this level. Like I say, if you're going up, you want to be creating higher highs and higher lows. And if you're going down there, you want to be creating lower lows and lower highs. So right now, this 30 minutes just created one. If we're going up, you want this new 30 minutes to break the high of the previous 30 minutes. But right now, I think we're having some sort of rejection at that level and we're pushing down. But as far it hasn't broken the low yet, the trade is still valid. But if it breaks the low, I am out. But secured profit. So right now it's just being stopped out. And yeah, let's see. Just it doesn't be stopped out on this level because when you get to this level, because you need to know when to just close your trade early and rather big drawdowns and stuff. But that's why I have magic keys, like you can see, secured partial profit and leaving runners to run. So let's see if this breaks the low. I think it's gonna break the low. So yeah. The previous 15 minutes just broke the previous 15 minutes low. I don't think this trade is gonna be valid anymore. But I'm mainly looking at the 30. If it breaks the 30, which is gonna break, I think, because the first 15 broke the previous 15 minutes low. But 15 minutes is a weak confirmation compared to 30. But if this breaks, I'm out. But secure profit, 11 pips. Oh yeah. So right now, for instance, after this live stream, for those looking to take buys, you want to see some sort of support being formed, support being created for you to take price on the buy again. So I just got stopped out right now. So yep, it is what it is. So at least you secured profit. Uh, right, just wait for support to be formed and potential push to the top side. So yeah, I saw that rejection based on the 5 minutes. I was looking at this. We're rejecting this level, so I wasn't too comfy about the buys at this point because look at what was happening. So, but it really makes sense. We secure profit early and reduce your risks too. So yeah, I'll just mark that out on the 30 minutes. Minus the first attempt was minus 10 pips and the second one GPP plus 11 pips. Yeah, second attempt played that beautifully well. So yeah, when I saw this breaking the low, this candle breaking the low of this candle, I was already skeptical already, but like I was more concerned about the 30 minutes. But if you're going up, you want to make in higher highs and higher lows, and if you're coming down, you want to make in lower lows and lower highs. So that was when I knew, oh, that was buys were not valid anymore. It seems we're going to create some sort of support to push back up. So the Asian session, we're just pushing all the way up. It really makes sense for London to have some sort of retracement, and New York or so, whatever, to push back up. So put your eyes on the support to be created, then put your eyes on the support to be created, then you take your your buys from support than buying from resistance. And I know some people took buys over here. Those, like, I'm sure they got finessed. You can't be taking buys at resistance. You want to wait for some sort of lows to be formed to take buys up. You hear me? Yes, some people just got in the stream. Yeah, like already, I'm about the stream is about coming to an end, but like I said, I'm mostly looking at buys, the longs on the pound because this level was a strong level on the 4 hour time frame. This level was a strong level. Let's just go to the 4 hour. Let me just say that briefly. This level, if you look, we got to this level, we tapped in, or we got to this level, we tapped in, we rejected this level. Then we tried going again, we tapped in. These are weak, these were rejection. You saw this weak rejection. Then we headed back down. Then today we had a big candle that broke, not just the wick, it closed above. So that was actually broken. So two things can happen. Once you break out from resistance, you can see two things. You can come back and have some sort of retest to push back up, if that makes sense. Some sort of retest to push, some sort of retest, resistance to be formed to go form support to push back up. So right now we broke it. So right now we took the buys based on the London push, with expecting price to just push all the way to the top. But all through the Asian, we having momentum to the top side. So it only makes sense for the London session to have some sort of retracement, then wait for support to be created to take buys back to the top side. Let's go to the hourly. Let me show you that clearly. See the hourly time frame. We got to this level, rejected. We tried going again, we rejected. We rejected this level. Then today we got a strong break candle. We got a strong break candle today. This was a strong break candle, and it went up. So this level I marked out the I looked to the left and saw this level we're having rejection. So I marked out this level. I thought we're gonna hit it, but we're just like 2 pips away. We didn't hit this first target, but some people secured profit, so that's why it's good to secure profit sometimes. Uh, Definitely price is gonna have some sort of retest, wait for support to be formed, and take a buy back to this level. I know 135,896 is going to be reached at London or New York, one of them. So for those who just coming in, you missed the first move, but the next thing you have to do is just to wait for some sort of support to be created, support to push price back up. I think we're going to have some sort of retest on this level, which I marked out this level, or come back or whatever, somewhere around here, because I don't think we're coming back down. We just broke out from resistance. We're out from support to push back price back up. So yeah, but thank you for tuning in. I do this every day, Monday to Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Today is Thursday. So you guys should not overtrade. We're coming to the end of the week, and if you look at the weekly time frame, look at the today, like look at this week, look at this week, look at the weekly time frame. Look at this candle was heavily bullish. So right now, anyone looking for sales is just trying to just kill himself or just whatever. You need to be focusing on the buy. So right now, just wait for the retracement, then you take buys back up. Don't be looking for sales. Look at the weekly time frame. What do you see? Where is the momentum? We've been having push to the top side. So you need to look at all those things. The daily candle still is what? Regardless, if you trace it a little bit, it's still bullish. We're having push to the top side. We've been having buys for the almost all, the whole week. So it totally makes sense. And today we broke out from resistance and now we're back to retest, I guess. But you want to take buys. You want to take buys when we get to this level to have some sort of retest. And you want to see a confirmation for buy. You want to see the bullish candle, then you're going to be taking your buy when you break the highs of the bullish candle being formed. When you see support, you want to see a bullish candle, a green candle. Then you know, okay, now it's a buy. So right now, if I was going for sell, like now I saw this candle. If but I know like we're not really going for sales, but like if I was going for sell, you want to take sales at resistance. You want to be selling at the top and you want to buy from the bottom because resistance at the top. Then you're going to be after the next candle. Once you break this candle, if the candle is coming down and it breaks this candle, that's going to be your entry. Stop loss above the previous candle. Then anticipate your possible targets. Same thing. That's what I'm saying for support. Who makes this move can wait for support to be formed. Support can be formed. Get those confirmations for buy. You want to see a bullish candle formed, then you want to see a break entry at the break, then stop loss below previous candle to anticipate this level. But I know we're going to get to this level 135914, and we're going to test this level for sure. 13 this level and this level for sure. Then whatever the rest is history. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Just like, share, and subscribe. I do this every day, Monday to Friday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. No over trading. We're just at the end of the week. So there's always opportunity at the market. You miss a move, don't just rush. Just wait for the next opportunity to set up, then you take it. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.